Today we've got the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7P Wireless Gen 2. This came out today, kind of surprise dropped. I only saw one review on it, so I figured I'd go to Best Buy, pick it up, and see if it's worth the upgrade for you guys who have possibly the 7P, the first generation, or just looking for a wireless gaming headset. In terms of upgrades on the original Nova 7P, it really doesn't seem like it has too many, which is why I wanted to check it out. The mic seems is kind of similar. The biggest upgrade seems to be the Arctis app, SteelSeries app, where you can pick different EQs on the go. But other than that, seems pretty similar. So let's get this unboxed and then we'll get it reviewed and I'll let you know if I recommend it. Cat approved. After 5 minutes, we finally got it opened. There are different variants of this one. This one's the 7P, so technically it's for PlayStation, but they also have the 7, which is for PC, and then the 7X, which is for Xbox. But the 7X works on PlayStation and PC. Here we got the headset. And one thing I noticed is different from the original first gen 7 is the ear pads are kind of gray. I don't know if the camera's picking it up with the lighting, but they are gray. And the headband is slightly different than the first gen. It's a different type of material. Feels like neoprene. Feels a little bit better, a little bit thicker than the original. And it doesn't have like the texture on it. Little indents. It also doesn't have color. The original 7P, if I remember correctly, had blue accents and then green for the Xbox version. Everything feels very similar as my cat gets onto the windowsill. Got the mic right here. Pull it out just like almost all the other SteelSeries headsets. Volume wheel, mic mute button, 3.5mm jack, USB-C, side tone dial, Bluetooth, and power button. A lot of tension on this one. Let's put it on. In terms of fit, I would say the clamp force might be a little bit tighter than the original 7, Nova 7. I feel like it's more stable on the head. I feel like the original 7 kind of just moved around everywhere. This one, obviously, if you go crazy, it's gonna fall off. But it does feel a little bit more stable than the original 7. You can feel the weight. It does have a steel headband. It's definitely not necessarily heavy, but it feels premium. It feels like a premium product. So that's good. Now let's see what other goodies we have in here. Of course, we got the charging cable right here, USB-A to USB-C. Then we have the adapter for the dongle, which is quite compact, quite small. Even though the dongle is smaller than the 7X version, it still covers both of the PS5 Pro ports on the front, which is a bummer. Getting into the actual review now, SteelSeries decided to go with an iteration instead of any type of evolution for this headset. I can't fault them for that given that the original Nova 7 was so popular, but it begs the question whether this is a true upgrade or not. In my opinion, the biggest selling point is the Companion App. Being able to pick from hundreds of different EQ profiles at the click of a button from your phone is massive. We've seen it with other Nova headsets recently, and it's a very welcome change. The battery life is also better over the original by about 12 to 16 hours or so. In terms of sound quality, I hear a slight improvement on the newer version. Vocals sound slightly more clear and I'm not getting as much sibilance as the original. There's also a lot more bass impact. The low end is stronger and it's well controlled. But other than that, you're getting a very similar sound signature. These sound warm and clear, but they have kind of a narrow soundstage. It works well for music genres with a lot of bass like hip hop. It's also a good sound profile for single player story games. As for first person shooters, if you put on the FPS footsteps preset in the app, you can really pinpoint the proper audio cues. Although I did find some of the higher frequencies to be a bit too sharp with that preset. If you're thinking about upgrading for the sound quality and microphone, I really don't see how this one is worth it. However, if you want the convenience of the Companion App and better battery life, then you won't be displeased with these, especially if you like SteelSeries' general sound signature. This is a mic test of the SteelSeries Arctis Nova 7P Gen 2 wireless gaming headset. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. The side tone is actually pretty good. Sounds pretty natural. There is a little bit of a hiss, but let me know what you guys think. I think it's a decent mic, but it could be better. After 3 years from the first generation, I feel like the mic should be a little bit better, especially since Astro is doing such a good job with their mics. But let me know what you guys think. For $200, I think it's a hard sell. The features are great, especially the app and simultaneous Bluetooth, as is the general comfort and sound signature. But this doesn't do many things differently than the original, and for just a bit more money you can get better sound quality and ANC with something like the Alienware Pro Wireless or Razer Blackshark V3 Pro. My return rating for this one, 8 out of 10, would keep it the right price.